When I first started trading, I wish I knew this information. It definitely changed my experience in the market when it comes to trading the news in the Forex market. In this video, we're gonna be breaking down things that I didn't know in the beginning of my trading and things that I think a lot of traders don't know when it comes to the news events and trading the news in the Forex market. We're gonna talk about, do you need to trade the news? Is it important to trade? And some of the mindset and tips that I like to follow when it comes to approaching high impact news events like the FOMC or the NFP or unemployment rates, CPI. These are some of the names of the high impact news events. I'm gonna give you guys an example from my experience in this video and some things that I wish I knew in the beginning that definitely changed the game for me. In the beginning of my trading, I used to always chase the news moves. I used to always chase those fast, high impact moves in the beginning of major news events. I used to think that was the proper way of doing things. But over the years of trading, I matured and graduated through my experience. Sure, I made a lot of mistakes trading and a lot of errors through that process, but that helped me overall understand what not to do. In trading, you have to understand kind of what not to do so you can understand your approach and what to do. Really, what not to do leads you what to do. Everyone's looking for the best strategy, the best indicator, the best tools that can help them make profit. But a lot of people don't understand. A lot of it's up here and in your discipline and in your defensive skills. Because a lot of trading involves defense, not so much being offensive and attacking the market. So we're gonna talk about that here when it comes to the news, because a lot of traders wanna attack the news. A lot of traders wanna predict what the news is gonna do. And that's what I used to try to do in the beginning. I spent years doing that, years going back and forth, trading the news wrong, or not even trading wrong, thinking I always have to trade it, right? So we're gonna talk about some things that can happen in the news in this video. If you're not familiar with news, guys, you can look at any Forex calendar out there that shows news, like Forex Factory, where they'll show like the red folder high impact news event. One that we're going to talk about in this video is the FOMC news and what tends to happen on some of these news events. We're going to talk about a common characteristic on news events that happens in this video right now, and we're going to be going over the Euro USD chart on this. I think a lot of traders know this, but a lot of traders don't at the same time, because when I first started trading, I really didn't know this about the news. So I want you guys to look at the screen here, and what we're looking at right here is a picture of a wick taking out a lot of stop losses. Now, once the market looked like this. So at one point, the market looked like this. We had a solid green candle. At one point, the market was pushing up. This was during the news. So at one point, the market was pushing up. This is during the news, when the news was happening. Because news comes out at any time, right? Usually 8:30, 2 p.m., different times they come out at. So the news is gonna come out at a specific time. And a lot of traders will rush and try to take the trade right at that time, because they know there's gonna be a big move. That's not really what we have to do as a trader. So we know news can come out at a time. And what I used to do, and what most traders do, is they're chasing that move, because they know at 8:30 or at 9 o'clock or at 1 p.m., right when the news comes out, boom, you're gonna get a move. That is gonna happen. You don't need to chase that move. You wanna sit on your hands. That's one of the things we wanna do. Sometimes the best trade is no trade. And news can be an environment not sustainable for everyone. So we have to put ourselves sometimes in the right environment, and news can be very high impact where your strategy might not play out in that moment because it's very fast and chaotic. A lot of volatility. So a lot of traders don't understand this. Now, in the beginning of the news, this is how the market looks a lot of times, right? High impact, we could be pushing up or pushing down. In this example, the candlestick is pushing up during the news. So what's happening is a lot of traders are chasing that move. They're chasing that news move, and they're not waiting for the market to really set its trend or set its direction or give them some clues as to what the market could be doing. So it's kind of like a fake out move. Often in the first 15 to 30 minutes of a news event, you're gonna get like a fake out move, a temporary move that the market can make. This move could last anywhere from 5 minutes to 15 minutes, or even up to 30 minutes, depending on which news event it is. It can go from minutes to longer duration of minutes. Now, this can be a quick kind of, I like to call again, fake out move. It's not a fake move, it's a real move, but it's more temporary. It doesn't last long. It ends up reversing a lot. And this is the move a lot of times a lot of traders will chase, is the news moves and not really be aware. So you can see this wick took out a lot of stop losses, or maybe chased in a lot of people into the market, creating that very, very big wick. When you go on your charts, right, you'll often see a lot of wicks on the chart, right? If we look here on the Euro USD chart, there's a lot of wicks created on your chart. A lot of times these wicks can be created in a news event environment. When news is hitting at 8:30 in the morning, New York time, that news event comes out, price spikes up. A lot of times we get that opposite direction. That's what a wick can often be on a higher time frame. Now, I want to show you guys an example here on Euro USD real quick. We're looking at the Euro USD chart, and this thing was in an uptrend, as you can see. We're in a pretty nice uptrend on this. If we zoom out, this was a bullish chart, uptrending environment. Now, if you look at this chart real closely, you can see a previous resistance level breaking out on the chart here. So we can label this as our resistance. Structure point, resistance point. Very simple, keeping this basic for you guys. Now, the market broke above resistance. So what are most traders doing? Most traders are probably looking for a buy off of this resistance, which is normal. I probably would be too, because the market wasn't an uptrend at this point. We broke a structure of resistance and made a higher high. So it would have made sense to be looking for a bullish scenario here on Euro USD. Now, let's look at what actually happened when news came out, because this is where a lot of traders would have got caught in the chaos. And this is where a lot of traders might have made a mistake, taken a loss, had some error, or gone through some emotions. Let me show you what happened when the news came out. This was when a news event called the FOMC, the federal fund rates, came out. This is a high impact news that comes out. I do a lot more training on these news events, but this is just one example, guys. Now, we're gonna see a big candle come out. If we catch that for a quick moment, I took a screenshot right here. This is catching it in the moment of the news. So you could see during the news, this huge red candle is coming up. That is when the clock hit the time of the news. So this was FOMC coming out. FOMC comes out at 2 p.m., 2 o'clock. When the FOMC comes out, it always comes out at the same time, 8 times per year. So when the news came out, you could see right here, huge candle dropping. So this is what news will do. And again, I want to show you after. After the news, the market goes right back up. So in the moment, if you're looking at this from hindsight, in the moment, a lot of traders would have been buying before the news, maybe buying during, or imagine if you were selling during the news, chasing the move. Either way, there's a lot of traders that get trapped in this moment, because anyone who was buying before the news had a good setup, had a good bias, but they would have got trapped. Anyone who decided to sell during the news also would have ended up getting trapped because the market reversed. So what are some tips you guys should do during news to avoid getting trapped and spot the clear direction? 1, sit on your hands for the first 15 to 30 minutes when high impact news hits the market. Best thing you can do is sit on your hands for at least 15 to 30 minutes. You don't have to be in a trade before the news or during. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 would be don't trade the news at all. It's that simple. I know a lot of traders, and even for myself, there's some days like NFP day, one of the most volatile days in the month. Some months I don't like to trade that one. So an example would be like NFP, that's one of the most volatile days in the month. Sometimes I'll decide I'm not going to trade this, or even FOMC, because that happens. Some days I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to trade this, call it a day. You could really make the decision to say, okay, I'm not going to trade this news. I'll come back the next day, so you avoid all of that movement, because there's always going to be a trade another day. There's always going to be another opportunity. My best strategy is waiting 15 to 30 minutes. I wish when I first started trading, all I did was sit on my hands and do nothing. That was the best thing I could have done. If in the beginning When I first started trading, all I did was sit on my hands and do nothing. I would have learned so much more. The progress would have been better. Instead of trying to chase the move, click the button, chase the move. Because a lot of times you're gonna get that fake out. And you can be right about your setup after the news. So I like to look for setups before the news, but I don't like to trade it during the news necessarily. I like to see, does my setup still hold now that the news is done? Maybe 30 minutes after the news, an hour after the news, or even the next day after the news, depending on which news event it is. I wish when I first started trading, all I did was sit on my hands for 30 minutes in news events, because it will take you back to scenarios where you did a lot of, let's say, stupid things, right? When I was first trading, I did a lot of stupid things during these news events. So looking back at those experiences, it's like, all I really had to do was nothing during the news events. So remember guys, what can happen during news events is that fake out movement. This is why it's good to not be in the market before news, because anything can really happen. And if you get kind of caught in that trap, you might miss out on your setup the next day, the next week, right? News is where traders make some of the most mistakes, is because it's such fast impact, so they don't know how to manage their emotions. They get really emotional, right? You don't have to trade the news, but we do have more news strategies than just this. This is one of our news strategies. I call it the fake out, or the temporary move on the news. A lot of different news events will do this. Here's one example for you guys that you could study again on the Euro USD. You could see during the news, after the news. So during the news, we had a temporary move in the market. After the news, you can see how the market is now at a much higher point. So it looked like it was going for sells. This is also why it's good to just be patient during the news, because it can look like the market's changing. You might be looking at a high impact news event saying, oh my gosh, it's dropping now. The market's going in a downtrend now. Things are changing. But it might just be a correction, a pullback, or in our case, a fake out, temporary move during the news. So remember guys, the best thing that you can do during news is have a disciplined approach, sit on your hands and not chase the market. Comment what you would like to see on the next video, and remember to like and subscribe for more.